giving the solutions to quiz 3. So the first question was name any 4 issues handled by the physical layer, at the physical layer. So this question was just to see if you were how much of what I explained about the physical layer you were able to grasp. So most of you gave reasonable answers. So the answers can be things like ISI, intersymbol interference, timing recovery, and then can be carrier phase synchronization, carrier frequency synchronization. And since the meaning of the word issue is debatable, I also accepted answers which are solutions to issues. Like intersymbol interference is the issue, and the solution is equalization or shaping the pulse according to the Nyquist criterion. So the issue is sending bits across, but the solution is modulation and demodulation. Since it's debatable whether they are issues or solutions, I accepted the solutions also, like delay lock loop and things like that. So that question was just to see if you understood at least some of the things I explained about the physical layer. So the next question was, I had a list of issues and I had a list of layers where those issues are handled, and I wanted you to match the issue to the layer. So the first issue was routing, and in our discussion of layering, I explained that routing is handled at the network layer. So this was layer 2. The second one was error-free communication between adjacent nodes, and that is handled at the data link layer, because data link layer will use CRC and ARQ to do it, and so that is L3. Third one was demultiplexing of packets at the receiver. So by this I meant I was thinking explicitly about computer communications, where computer has only one network interface card, and there are multiple processes running on the computer which are ready to accept packets. So when a packet arrives, you have to send the packet to the appropriate process on the computer. So that is what I defined as demultiplexing, and so that is done at the transport layer. So this is this I explained in class using an example. So this is L1. Then medium access control on multiple access channels. So multiple access channels, again this is something to do with adjacent nodes. So if a node is connected to its adjacent node using a multiple access channel, then it's usually the data link layer's responsibility. It is the data link layer's responsibility to get the packet across. So medium access control is also the responsibility of the data link layer. So there is a sub layer called the MAC layer which does that. And the fifth one was internetworking. So internetworking is defined as the connection of heterogeneous networks. So you have networks with different physical layers, and how do you make them work? How do you get packets across such networks? So this is done by the network layer. So on the internet it is done by the protocol called IP. So I had some discussion, I give you some historical perspective also about how internetworking came about in the first network, like ARPANET. So this one was L2. And the last one was modulation and demodulation. This one is handled at the physical layer. So effectively so I found that most of you, for the first question, the first 2 issues were modulation and demodulation. So you had to think of only 2 more issues for the first question. So that was those are questions 1 and 2. So let's look at one question.